Abortions. Women have become merciless, bloodthirsty vampires and thirsting for more and more abortions. You know, lately I've come across a number of women, and all they can think about is abortion. Getting more women to have abortions, loving to be a part of the abortion itself. I mean, they talk about it with such ecstasy. Not the trauma, the sense of loss that people are led to believe about abortion. No, they're hungering for it, thirsting for the innocent blood. And when abortions aren't enough, well, Dr. Gosnell kills them after they're born too. And so we see that in many women and men too now, is that while abortion for these vampires is nice to sip on, it doesn't quench their thirst enough. I'm of the firm opinion that's where a lot of this child abuse is from. Putting babies in ovens, drowning them in tubs, locking them in the car and running it into the river, and they drowned. I'm thinking of women like Susan Smith and Andrea Yates. This is today's modern woman. Bloodthirsty vampires, merciless, no compassion, and but there are limits, and their pleasures will reach their limits when the children who are not murdered grow up and they have their own bloodlust, and they just happen to come looking for some of these women. Of course, they'll look for anybody, more innocent babies, people that never had anything to do with the murdering of children. They'll come looking for everyone, as well as the women themselves. I wonder how many of these children who have been murdered and their parents were loving. I'm guessing that some of them had abortions already themselves. And little did they know, perhaps their child's murder that they did want was part of the payment, just part of the payment for their abortion. Because sin gives birth to sin, and bloodshed to more bloodshed. It's horrifying when you think where it might have begun. And that is today's subject.